It's game time once again. This time the Cavaliers traveling just up the road to Midlothian High School to take on the Trojans. Game number 3 of the 2014 varsity football season. Cavaliers are going to kick it away to the Trojans. They elect to kick off, and on the return, not much happening. Trojans will immediately be brought down. Not much happening on offense either for Midlothian, as the tackles made by Bo Wilson, number 1, and number 60. Josh Hunter, along with some hot pursuit there by number 28, Jalen Smith, forces the Trojans to end up turning the ball back over to the Cavaliers. Cavaliers are going to find some breathing room, and number 31 on the carry, Frank Boyd's going to have a great night. Big carry here, gets some great yardage for the Cavaliers. Cavalier drive heading downfield. Morris drops back, and he finds number 33 wide open on the sideline. Stephen Coonfield's going to take it in for the touchdown. Cavaliers get on the board quick in this one. Fernando Pascal, perfect again on extra points. He'll stay that way through the night, and a little added excitement for Fernando tonight. And the Fernando addicts were on hand as well. Kickoff not going too well, though. Sets up Trojans with good field position, but nothing happening there. There's big number 60 again, and that's Josh Hunter on the tackle. Some nice plays here made by several Cavaliers. In on stops, including James Washington and, of course, Brad Sprouse making a couple of stops and getting a little help from number 8, Sal Sadati, 2 on defense. Morris dropping back, finds his man on the sidelines. That's number 9 heading down for some extra yardage, Demetrius Bell Jr. And then Bell trying to find the outside corner, can't get there. He's brought down by a host of Trojans. Morris drops back. He gets sacked, so the Trojan defense holds up on this round. So the Cavaliers will have to punt it away, and it gets a nice Cavalier bounce, and Kendrick Robinson waits for it to finally stop before he downs it, and the Trojans will take over deep in their own territory, and that's going to wrap up the first quarter of play. Cavaliers out front by 7, and their defense doing a great job. Again, they're holding off the Trojan attack there. Oh, Sal Sadati lets him slip out of his hands, but that's okay. He gets some help from Robinson, and that forces the Trojans to punt from their own end zone. And again, setting up the Cavaliers with decent field position. And just watch that one roll there. Third down, though, Cavaliers got to try to get something going right here. Jaleel Morris hands off to Frank Boyd, and he's gone again. Taking off, bouncing his way through defenders, and picking up some extra yardage. And then it's going to be Boyd again on a carry. There he is, bouncing off tackles, getting it down to the 2-yard line. Cavaliers take over. Finally going to get it driven in, and who's going to carry it? Well, Frank Boyd, why not? He carried it all the way down there. Might as well take it in for the touchdown. He'll take that touchdown for the Cavs. Gets the high five from Coach Sean O'Hare. Congratulations from the rest of the coaching staff. Extra point, Fernando Pascal again. Good. Right through the uprights. Cavaliers lead 14-0 in the second quarter. Plenty of time left in this game, and the Cavaliers will have to stay focused. Pascal kicks it off, and on the return here, the Trojans trying to develop something, go up the middle with it. It's bounced off a couple of tackles, but Craig Sprouse slows it down, and then Kendrick Robinson finally makes the total takedown there. And a nice hit again from Robinson right there, getting some help from Sprouse. Then a couple of Cavaliers getting in on the tackle there. Number 85, one of them, that's Jason Carter. Cavaliers back on offense. Jaleel Morris keeping the ball that time. Carries for a few yards. Then a nice pass, quick one out to Sal Sadati. Gains some yardage there, then going deep, but just can't quite reach it there. Sharif Henderson. So Cavaliers have to turn it over on the punt, and almost picked off there by Frank Boyd. And Cavaliers getting pep talks on the sidelines. Said, all right, man, we got the lead this time. It's the first time all year we're holding the lead. And Frank Boyd's going to add on some yardage to his total for the night. Boyd's going to have 10 carries for over 100 yards and a touchdown. Oh, Jaleel Morris goes down. That's going to wrap up the first half of play. Cavaliers going to the halftime break, leading 14-0. And Ron Hatcher going through the team on the way back after the half break. Pepping up all the boys there on the sidelines. Going over and having some talk with some of the players. A couple of big nights. Number 2 also had a good night. Brad Sprouse got an interception and had 4 tackles. Cavalier offense back out working and trying to gain some yardage, but they're picked off. Pass intercepted by the Trojans. That's going to give them good field position. They'll try to get something going here. Number 10 taking down the hard way. A couple of Cavaliers hitting high and low there. And again, some tackles made by the Cavs on this night. The Trojans definitely felt it the next day. Sharif Henderson getting some help on this stop. Cavaliers all getting some action. Coach O'Hare calling in some plays from the sidelines. But I tell you what, Trojans go deep and they complete the pass. But some penalties and all forced them back, so they end up having to go for the field goal. And how about this one? 38-yarder for Ashley Hancock. Yes, the girl puts 3 on the board for the Trojans. Young lady doing a nice job. She probably could have got 5-6 more yards easy with that kick. Anyway, back to action. Cavaliers on the pass there. Tariq Henderson couldn't get much. And then the punt is blocked. The Trojans get their hand on it, so they get good field position once again. But the Cavalier defense comes to call. It's Sharif Henderson getting in on that one with some help. And watch this. Big man coming through the middle, number 62. Carlos Davis smashing the runner right there. That's right. Carlos taking him down. Cavalier defense playing tough. There's Bo Wilson again. As I said, great night for him. Number one, 7 tackles, 4 for loss on the night. Penalty called on the Cavs. This was on the punt. They said that the hit on the center, so the Trojans get to retain possession, and they try to drive downfield with it, but I tell you what, there's Wilson again, along with some help from other Cavaliers. Look at Carlos on the attack there, and run out of bounds by the defense. And there's a textbook tackle by Kendrick Robinson. That's right, they might have completed the pass, but they're not going any further than that, says Robinson. Nice play behind the line of scrimmage for Kwame Bostic. Defense coming to play tonight, and it's 3-14. Cavaliers leading as we go into the fourth quarter. Pass going to South Sidati. Gains a few, can't get much on it. Then they're looking for the corner. There's just nowhere to go. Number 28 coming in on the tackle. Jalen Smith there. Get some help. And here we go again. Cavaliers putting the heat on. Pass complete, but nope. There's Brad Sprouse in. Going over the top there was South Sidati. Luckily let go because he might have ripped that guy's head right off. Adam Angeloff catching a pass from Jaleel Morris. Then he goes to the other side of the field, finds Angeloff again. Another big catch. Angeloff just won't go down, though. The man just keeps on driving. Gets some help and pressure from behind from the Cavaliers on the sideline. Fernando Pascal warming up, practicing that kick, and he's going to be needed because that pass just slips free of the hand there. And going for the long one here, 35-yarder. That's right, it's good. Fernando Pascal been wanting to kick that field goal, finally got one, and the fans are going crazy in the stands. It's Cavaliers 17, Midlothian 3, with time winding down in the fourth quarter of play. And look at that immediate stop right there. Number 44 coming in, James Washington, not letting them get anywhere on that one. And then lost, tackle for a loss right there. There's Bostic and there's Wilson again. Wilson on one of his big stops for the night. Interception here. Brad Sprouse going to pick it off. And watch Mr. Happy Feet run. Well, we're going this way, we're going that way. He has a unique style, but hey, it works. He keeps possession of the ball, gets the Cavaliers decent field position. Cavaliers sending some of the subs in to play right here. I think that was Crawley back here at quarterback. But anyway, Coach Fox coming in, talking things over with the Cavaliers. They know they have to punt it away right here. Real quick punt there from Minnow. They leave the Trojans deep in their own field. There's South Sidati making a nice stop. And just nothing going here on offense for the Trojans. Cavaliers in hot pursuit. They might gain a couple yards, but that's about it. Cavaliers just staying with them all night. Going for the deep pass here, and this one broken up by Sharif Henderson. And they'll take the knee and the victory. Cavaliers will win over the Trojans, getting their first win of the season, 17-3. Cavaliers at home next week against Manchester for homecoming, and there's the Fernando Addicts, or whatever you want to call them, cheering on Fernando over there on the sidelines. Great game for the Cavaliers. See you next week.